In January 2016, the world saw Celine Dion standing on stage again. Her voice was strong, but her eyes carried deep pain. Just days earlier, she had lost the man who had guided her life for more than 3 decades. Her husband, her manager, her greatest supporter, René Angélil. This is not just a story about fame. It is a story about a love that began when she was only a child, a love that faced criticism, illness, and loss, and still remained strong until the very end. Celine Dion was born in 1968 in Charlemagne, Quebec, Canada. She was the youngest of 14 children in a musical family. When she was 12 years old, her mother and brother helped her record a demo tape. They sent it to a well-known music manager in Montreal, René Angélil. René was 38 years old at the time. He had already built a career in the music industry. When he heard Celine's voice for the first time, he was deeply moved. In later interviews, he said he started to cry. He believed she had something very special. He invited Celine and her mother to meet him. After hearing her sing in person, he decided to manage her career. To support her future, René even mortgaged his own house to finance her first album. At that time, their relationship was purely professional. He became her mentor, guiding her through the music industry while she was still a teenager. As Celine grew older, their bond slowly changed. In interviews, Celine has said that she began to develop romantic feelings for René when she was 17 or 18. She has explained that she kept those feelings private at first because she was afraid of how people would react to their 26-year age difference. She once told People magazine that she prayed for the strength to accept her feelings. When she was 19, they decided to begin a romantic relationship. They kept it secret for several years. In 1991, Celine publicly confirmed their relationship in the liner notes of one of her albums. On December 17, 1994, Celine Dion and René Angélil were married at Notre-Dame Basilica in Montreal. The wedding was a grand event and was broadcast live on Canadian television. Celine later described it as one of the happiest days of her life. But their life together was not only filled with celebration. In 1999, René was diagnosed with throat cancer. At the height of her international career, Celine made a surprising decision. She stepped away from the spotlight to care for him. She announced a career break in 2000, saying she wanted to focus on her husband and their wish to start a family. After treatment, René went into remission. During this time, they focused on becoming parents. In 2001, their first son, René Charles, was born through in vitro fertilization. Years later, after several attempts, Celine gave birth to twin boys, Eddie and Nelson, in 2010. Motherhood became central to her life. In interviews, Celine often spoke about how much she wanted her children to grow up in a home filled with love. She once said, "I married my manager. I'm in love with the man I married." She repeated many times that René was the only man she had ever kissed. In 2013, René's cancer returned. Again, Celine reduced her professional commitments to care for him. She later told USA Today that she wanted to spend every moment possible by his side. "When you see someone fighting so hard, it affects you deeply," she said in a television interview. On January 14, 2016, René Angélil passed away at their home in Las Vegas. He was 73 years old. Just 2 days later, Celine's older brother also died of cancer. It was an incredibly painful week for her and her family. Despite her grief, Celine returned to her Las Vegas residency only weeks later. On stage, she honored René, calling him the love of my life. In later interviews, she said that she still feels his presence and guidance. She explained that she continues for him and for their children. Celine Dion's love story was unusual. It faced public criticism and private struggles. But for her, it was simple. She loved one man, and she stood by him through success, illness, and loss. Their story reminds us that love does not always follow expectations. Sometimes it simply follows the heart. If you enjoy true stories of powerful love, subscribe for more.